Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I have an article here talking about sanctions and uh, the consequences of the sanctions imposed on Russia, and specifically the sanction imposed on Russian ships, commercial ships, by the European Union. And here we have an example, a situation where Greece seized a Russian oil tanker. And let me read you a few parts of this article and then talk about it. So this article is from, uh, yeah, when you want it, doesn't open. There you go. Business Insider by Kate Duffy from April 19th, 2022. And it says here, Greece seized a Russian oil tanker with 19 crew on board under Ukraine sanctions, reports say. Well, I wonder if the Russians would have refused and, let's say, had some private military or a private army, and that, how you gonna call it, protector servicemen, they would shoot back. Why would that happen then? Would or not shoot back, but refuse? That would could escalate into something. But nevertheless, Greece follows orders like any other bottom feeders, slaves, like Eastern Europeans, Baltic states, and what most of Europe, 98% of Europe, 98, because you got at least three countries that seem to at least utter something sometimes. So it says here that the tanker Pegas was forced to moor off the Greek coast in rough seas, Athens news agency said. It has been docked in Turkey and sailed for 5 days until it got to Greece per marine traffic. Greece seized a Russian oil tanker with 19 crew on board under current sanction imposed by European Union, Reuters reported. So it says here it's been seized as part of EU sanctions. Okay, a shipping ministry official said that Pegas set of the Pegas. Well, with limited exemptions, in early April, the EU banned Russian vessels from entering ports in the bloc. Before being seized, Pegas has suffered a mechanical breakdown and was being pulled by tugs to Greece's Peloponnese Peninsula, where its cargo was to be moved to another vessel per Athens news agency. However, during this journey, the tanker was forced to moor near Charistos because of rough seas, where it was then seized by Greek port authorities. All right. The Greek Coast Guard said it hadn't confiscated the Pegasus cargo. The Greek Coast Guard and the Greek government didn't immediately respond to insiders' request for comment about the Pegasus being detained. Pegasus had departed Marmara Ereglishi, a town in Turkey, and sailed for 5 days until it reached Charistos, according to vessel tracking website Marine Traffic. The tanker was built in 2003, is 249 meters long, and it's valued at $15.9 million. Well, I don't know. It wasn't. It seems like it wasn't a kind of you know, confiscation operation or something. It's just like that. This tanker was in bad shape, and they were trying to switch the loads from one to another. But nevertheless, the main point is that for European Union sanctions, they can seize now Russian vessels. And imagine that a Russian vessel with Russian sailors refuses to cooperate. For instance, let's say not recognizing the mandate or by the by which the those authorities are claiming the right to seize the vessel. What then? I know that's a maritime law and all that, but when you impose sanctions unilaterally on a country like this for whatever reasons, uh, discussable reasons or not discussable reasons, approved reasons or whatever. I'm pretty sure the Russians are upset about it, so they didn't agree with it anyway. So one incident like this could escalate. I remember when it was the Somali pirates, adventures at one point a few years ago, when you had those boats attacking tankers and big commercial ships. And what the commercial companies did, they hired military veterans or private protection agencies with weapons, with the people trained in the art of war, and they were shooting and bombing these guys, the pirates that they were destroying the little vessels. And what if, let's say, something like this happens with a Russian tanker or Russian ship? They say, no, we're not going to do it, and they get in a scuffle. What? And some people will get killed on both sides or just one side. What then? It's going to be what? That's part of NATO. These guys are what? Then it's going to be something even worse. Um, it's something very strange. Is you see one side throwing at you everything, including the kitchen sink, and you expect me to and you do that, uh, you know, in my opinion, no, but the receiver's opinion or assessment, um, abusing certain contracts, laws, and you don't want me to react, or you want me to still follow rules. So in my view, you didn't follow the rules. You're attacking me, not military, obviously here, but you're attacking me, and you expect me to still follow the rules. Like, okay, we're gonna give up, we're gonna surrender. What if I don't recognize your authority on the high seas? What if? What happens then? I'm defending myself. That could be an international escalation just like that. And that tells me that some people still follow certain rules. And some people push it, and these guys just react. So I do not know why it's not, anarchy. I don't know why, for instance, these guys are saying, you know what, you're overwhelming me, and I'm not going to follow any more rules, and so be it. And we go all the way. What if something like this was to happen? Because it seems like these guys are imposing all kind of things and expect this guy to follow the same rules that would hurt them. Why Jay say, no, I unplug myself from the world community, and I don't recognize um, I don't want to say laws, but procedures and whatever protocols. I sign off of those things. Boom, done. If you stop me, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna have a war. What then? And I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen when the other block, the other big club will take shape. Then I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be a new rearrangement of all the contracts or the international legislation regarding, yeah, if something like this should occur, this is what's going to happen. This is what we will do. This is what you're going to do. Okay, so we're waiting for that to happen because it's going to happen. I'm I'm pretty certain. Uh, there's too many cool heads on one side, and it's very good because they prevent consequences to occur to us. Because if the other ones would be hotheads, we would have a big problem. Well, nevertheless, and think about this. The next video I will post will be regarding another country, a small country, because it seems like the small countries are the tip of the spear, that poke. They are the ones, and behind the big guys wait for the reaction so they can really get involved. So they just send, it's like in a schoolyard with the two big bullies or three big bullies. They have the little lieutenants and the little, field fighters or field soldiers, and they test one another by sending their little guys and see what's going to happen, and then what the reaction is, so I can go and do something to you if I'm strong enough. If not, let's see, guys, are we going to do it? He's alone. Let's go. Let's jump him. So yeah, that's the right analogy, because we are humans, and countries are like humans and families, and you can easily look at it like that. And besides, the countries are led by humans. You humans function uh, by the same laws that you function, I function, is the same. We have pain, we have ambitions, we have this and that. So um, we'll see. I hope things don't escalate as I see they will, probably, but we'll see. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, be just. See you in a moment. Ciao.